Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Nate here, and I'm bringing you another Black Ops 2 commentary because Ghost sucks. And the topic of discussion I really wanted to talk about today is how to have fun with Call of Duty. How to not care about it, just enjoy it for what it is. And the gameplay that you're seeing in the background is my first game of the day. I haven't really played that much Xbox at all within, I'd say, the past 2 weeks. I've probably played Black Ops 2 probably a total of an hour within the past 10 days, and I decided, why not? I'm kind of bored. I want to go back on and play some more Call of Duty because I missed it. After a while, it's always been kind of like my bread and butter. It's my go-to game that I'd always play when I was bored. So I'm like, why not throw on the Black Ops 2? And I got a good gameplay first game on. If I don't play for a while, what I like to do is just go on the combat training and beat up some bots on recruit, and then I'm good to go. Play some domination, team deathmatch. If I'm with my friends, I'll play some search and destroy. But usually, if I'm alone, I'll just do the domination and TDM. TDM is my favorite just because it's simple. It's just kill them. That's all you need to do. That's the objective, is to just kill people. And it's pretty relaxing. You don't need to try hard playing any objectives like I am right now in Domination. But yeah, it's always just been my go-to game mode, I guess. But Black Ops 2 kind of ruined that for me with the score streaks. It didn't reward you as much as other game modes. But getting off topic, what I really wanted to talk about is how to have fun with Call of Duty, or really any video game that you play a lot. There's going to come times where pretty much in any video game, whether it be Call of Duty, whether it be freaking like FIFA or Tetris, I don't care which video game it is, you're gonna have some great moments with it, and you're gonna love it, and that's what's gonna make it your game. But then there's gonna be the moments where you just wanna, blow your TV up and never play the game again. For some reason, you always come back to it. Well, at least for me, I have that game, which is, like I've been saying, is Call of Duty. I'm sure a lot of you also feel that way, or else you wouldn't be watching this video. But there comes a time where you just get BS'd on too much. It's too much for you, and you just don't want to play anymore. And I say, from my experience, the problem that you're having is that you're taking the game way too seriously. You're taking it as like some competitive game where you need to be the best at, and you need to show off. And honestly, I have YouTube to blame for that. The YouTubers kind of showed a different way to play. They showed a way where you can get amazing gameplays. YouTube really took off in Modern Warfare 2 when it comes to Call of Duty. In COD 4, there were some players, but they just kind of played. No one really paid attention to them back then. Blame Truth and XCal. There were some great players, but not many people watch Call of Duty videos as they get that amazing triple C4. Totally skill right there. But then in Modern Warfare 2, a lot of people, including myself, went on YouTube and we looked up how to get a nuke, how to get a Harrier, because, be honest, back in the day, I rolled with UAV, care package, and Predator missile. The 3, 4, 5 kill streaks, and I'd hope for a care package that would give me like a Pavlo or something, and I'd be lucky to get a Predator missile. I think I had a 1 KD, and my primary class was a SCAR with holographic sight, marathon, hardline, and steady aim or something, and that's just really bad looking back at it. But yeah, YouTube, it pretty much got people in the state of mind where they wanted to try hard all the time, and if they didn't get a nuke, if they didn't get a positive 3 KD, they did bad, and that's kind of wrong. Let me tell you right now, I know I'm just a small YouTuber and not many people watch me, but from my perspective, and many other people have admitted this, is that we're not as good as we show off in our gameplays. We only show the highlights. It's pretty much like LeBron coming out and showing you his highlight reel of the season, and he just is doing these crazy three-pointers and dunks, and it's just blocking everyone, and you think, wow, if I don't do that, then I'm not a good basketball player. But of course, there's more to the basketball than just getting on the highlight reel. There's teamwork and passing, and just being smart. And that's pretty much what YouTube has done. Is it's wanted people to create a highlight reel every single game, and it's caused people to just play differently. You go to search and destroy, people aren't going to play the same as they did back in the past. when I started Modern Warfare 2. There was a couple snipers, there's a couple people rushing, and there's a couple people kind of sitting in windows with assault rifles, and they're all using Ninja and being really smart about what they're doing. And nowadays it's kind of like the YouTube effect, where I guess it's the opposite with Search and Destroy. But people like to troll, they like to sit in the back of the map with riot shields and trophy systems and just not play the objective at all. And it's kind of ruined the game in that sense as well. But a lot of people, you know, the most popular thing on YouTube is ground war domination, getting 100 kills, getting 6 Moabs in one game. And people just have come to expect to get that as they get lagged on right there. And, you know, they don't want to go 45 and 20, which is a very respectable score in you know any case. Any person who gets 45 and 20 in a domination game, that's a really great score. That's not anything that you would post on YouTube. That's not anything that you'd brag to your friends about. But you know, it's a solid score. It shows that you've been doing good that game. You're a good player. You know what you're doing. But you know, just like I've been saying this whole time, YouTube's just kind of ruined it, and the way that I get around that mindset that was kind of ruining Call of Duty for me. I didn't really want to play it anymore because I didn't want to try hard. You know, I'll go on Search and Destroy with my friends, and you know, they'll just want to sweep people 4-0, which is of course playing the objective, can't blame them for that. But they want me to use try-hard weapons and just, you know, rush and smack people around, and I'm just like, that's not what I enjoy doing. I like just sitting down and playing for a couple hours. You know, I don't want to try hard. I don't want to jump shot, drop shot, sound horror. You know, you have to use all the best perks, all the best guns, and honestly, like the best guns in the game, you know, they're fun to use, they're good guns, but it gets boring after a while. I like to switch it up. I like to use bad weapons. I like to use underused weapons, like you can see in this gameplay. I'm using MP7. It's not a horrible weapon, but it's not the best. It's not a M8A1 as a get greedy right there, trying to get too many capture kills. So what I like to do is go into a game of Call of Duty and just not care. I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't care what my friends have to say. I don't care what YouTube has to say. I'm not going to go for a gameplay. I'm just going to play, and if I get a good game, then I'll post it on YouTube. I'm not going to go the YouTube route and just try hard for a gameplay. I'm just going to show off what I naturally do. I like to relax. Sometimes I'll listen to music if I'm playing by myself. Sometimes I'll use a headset. It depends. But you know, I'll just sit there and play. I won't really pay attention to the game. It's kind of just reflexes and natural for what I've learned from the years of playing Call of Duty. Like this gameplay right here is the first game of the day, and I wasn't really paying attention. I never jump shot or drop shot. You don't see me hiding around corners, just sound whoring people. I'm just having a good time. And honestly, I've played better. I've noticed that ever since I stopped really caring what other people have to say, I've played better. I'm not going to say like I'm going to be a professional, because, you know, obviously you're going to have to try hard to beat anyone who's a competitive Call of Duty player. Those guys are just on another level with their accuracy and, ooh, nice, and not enough ammo. But yeah, if you're just going to play pubs, just sit back, have a good time. You know, don't take it too seriously. Who cares about your KD? I wish they would take KD out of the game. I wish there wasn't even such a stat as a kill-death ratio anymore, as my voice cracks again. Seems to do that every commentary once I talk for a while. But another way that I like to enjoy Call of Duty is by playing other games. You know, if I'm just gonna play Call of Duty my whole day and not play anything else as I get lag killed again, actually I just suck, but whatever. You know, if I just play Call of Duty, it's gonna get stale, it's gonna get boring, I'm gonna get frustrated, and if I have no other game to play, then I'm just gonna keep on coming back and keep on getting more frustrated. So, you know, expand your game selection, I suppose, and when you come back, it'll be a breath of fresh air. You know, I'd say don't take those other games seriously as well. You know, just relax and play it like you used to do when you were a kid. You used to sit down in your living room, play video games, come back, play Call of Duty, play it the same way as you would any other game. You know, don't take it too seriously. It is just a game, and there's a lot of BS, but you can't really be frustrated by it. Just, you know, take it as it is. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.